East London, get from North London. Yo, what's good people, it's that G-Town and I'm back with another banger. Like I told you, man, new videos dropping every Tuesday and Thursday, so make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the bell next to the subscribe button, put the post notifications on so you get notified every time I drop a video. Make sure you smash the like button on this video because it's a banger, man. I told you guys I was going to show you how to go from this to a head full of waves, man. Stupid. Yeah, let's get straight into this video, man. You know? Let's go.
I don't even knew what I'd do for a decent house and a plate of food. Better play don't make the news. That's right.
Okay, y'all, so we're going to get straight into this, man. Now, the first thing I'm going to tell you guys is everything you need to make this work, okay? I'm going to tell you guys everything you need to make it work, and I'm going to show you guys how to actually do it, alright? So, starting off with everything you need. The first thing you need, a comb. You're gonna need to get yourself a comb, bruh. The second thing you're gonna need is a hand mirror, alright? You're gonna need to get yourself a mirror. Y'all see, man, got a little crack in it. I'm about to get a new one, but you need to get yourself a hand mirror so you can see what you're doing. The next thing you're gonna need, like this is pretty important. This is probably the most important part of this method. I can't lie to you. You need to get yourself a brush, man. This is my brush, my royalty shower brush. Y'all can see it say royalty on it. This is my royalty shower brush, man. It doesn't need to be this particular one. By the way, for all of the products that I'm about to show you guys, I'm gonna put a link in the description as well, so you can go and cop them for yourselves, man. The third thing that you're gonna need, all right? You're gonna need some shampoo. So this is my shampoo. I'm using Cantu shampoo. I tend to use all the same products from the same people at the same time, and then when I get new ones I might change them, but you can use Cantu, you can use Shea Moisture, whatever, man. The fourth thing that you're gonna need, we're running through them, you need to get yourself some conditioner, man. So again, like I said, I use the products from the same kind of range, so Cantu again for the conditioner, but again you can use any conditioner. The last thing that you're gonna need, you're gonna need to get yourself a do-rag, bruh. You need to get yourself a do-rag. Now I have 2 do-rags, so my hair is very tight curls. It works for me to use double compression. It's very useful for me. So if you have hair like that, then double compression is gonna be good. Use 2, but if not, you can use 1. That's fine. You don't need to use 2. Just use 1. It's okay. Oh yeah, last thing that you need. This is not gonna work if you don't have this. This is the most important thing. You need water. Okay. Now I'm guessing if you're watching this video, you have internet. So I'm guessing you have water, okay? So you're gonna need hot and cold water, all right? Simple. Now I know I've mentioned a bunch of things in this video. I mentioned hair textures, I mentioned brushes, I mentioned shampoos, conditioners, all that kind of stuff. In the coming videos, I'm gonna go into more detail about those different things, what to get, where you should get them from, the best ones, depending on your hair texture and all that kind of stuff. I'll get into that in a lot more detail, so don't worry about that. Stay tuned for that. I'm gonna put them on a playlist. It'll be called Wave 101. So if I've made it already, a card will come up in the top right. Go check that out. Link in the description as well. So that's it, man. We're gonna get straight into this video. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what to do, man. So I'm probably gonna put a voiceover or something. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. You know what I mean? So the first thing you're gonna do is wet your hair. All right. So you're gonna wet your hair with warm or hot water. Specifically, do not use cold water. The reason why you want to do that is because the hot water is going to open up your pores and open up the follicles in your hair, so that 1, you can get all of the dirt out of there, and 2, you can accept all the moisture that's about to hit your head. All right, so now you've done that, next thing you're going to do is comb your hair out. Okay, comb your hair out so that you can detangle it, and also so you can lift your hair up off of your head so that you can really get into the roots and get all the dirt out from underneath that when you're going into the later stages of this process. So for the next stage of this process, you're going to be putting the shampoo inside your hair. Okay, so you can see me putting the shampoo on my hand. You don't need to put too much, but put a good amount, a good healthy amount. You see the amount that I'm using, and essentially what I'm going to do is just rub it in my hands and put it in my hair. And here we're just trying to get rid of all of the dirt and product buildup that might be in my hair at this particular point in time. Okay, so you'll see that it's not really lathering up. Lather. I don't know how you're supposed to say that word.
You stupid.
But yeah, it's not really lathering up, and that's because right now the shampoo is bonding with all the dirt in my hair. It's emulsifying. Top set chemistry. You're done now. But it's emulsifying. It's bonding with the dirt in my hair, so that when I rinse it all out, all the dirt will be gone. You know what I'm saying? So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go rinse my hair out and get rid of all the shampoo in my hair. So once you've washed your hair out with warm water, it's important that you use warm water. You're gonna go for round 2 with the shampoo, you feel me? So as you can see, this is about the amount that I'm about to put in my head, and you'll notice that this time as I'm putting it in, it lathers up, okay? And that's really because my hair's clean now, okay? There's no dirt in there for it to bond with, so it's gonna lather up. All right, so you put that in, scrub it in, really get it into your hair, and then what you're gonna do is just lay it down in line with your wave pattern, okay? So whatever your wave pattern is, put your hair, like lay your hair down with your hands in that wave pattern with the shampoo on your head, okay? The reason why you want to do that is because while your hair is wet, and while the shampoo's in it and while the shampoo's on your hands, it's going to be easy to move your hair, okay? It's going to be easy to move it and put it in a direction. As you can see, the waves are starting to form already. So yeah, that's what you want to do at this point. So next, what you're going to do is take your brush and brush your hair. You're gonna have a little brush session with the shampoo still in your hair, okay? Now the reason why you want to do this with the shampoo in your hair is because, one, it's gonna make sure your hair is still wet, and you're gonna be able to see very clearly where your brush strokes are taking your hair because the shampoo's in there. So you can see right now as I'm brushing my hair, I can see quite clearly the direction that my hair is going in because the shampoo is still in it, okay? So you want to do this, you want to use your hand mirror so you can see in the mirror the direction that you're brushing your hair as well. Make sure you're brushing in line with your wave pattern. That's why the hand mirror is so important. So you're going to do this for at least 10 minutes, all right? You're going to go in with your brush. I'm using my shower brush. And you're going to go in with that for at least 10 minutes, okay? Now in this video I did about 5 because obviously I'm recording the video. I did it a bit quicker, but normally I'll do at least 10 minutes, maybe even 15, depending on how I'm feeling. So yeah, man, I'm going to go in with my brush right now, and I'm going to catch you guys when it's all done. Okay, so once you've finished, you're going to wash the shampoo out of your hair with warm water, okay? Warm water. Then what you're going to do is you're going to comb your hair out, okay? But you're going to go with your wave pattern this time. Make sure you go with your wave pattern when you're combing your hair. Use your mirror as well so you can see your angles, okay? So you do that just again to raise the hair off of your head to get ready to apply the conditioner in the next stage, okay? So once you finish combing your hair out, you're going to apply the conditioner into your hair, okay? Now you want to put a generous amount, all right? So you can see how much I'm using, and you're just going to rub that into your hair, all right? So the shampoo is really just to clean out your scalp and get all the dirt off of your hair. The conditioner is really for your hair. It's going to soften your hair, man. Yeah, you're just going to put that into your hair. As you can see, next thing you're going to do is you're going to comb through it, all right? So you're going to comb the conditioner through your hair from your crown. So you're going to start from your crown and go all the way through to your hairline, all right? Whenever you're combing or you're brushing, you always want to start, well, not always, but when you're applying product anyway, you want to start from your crown and go through to the end of your hairline, all right, to make sure all the product goes through. So comb it all out. Make sure you're following your wave pattern, using your hand mirror to make sure you're hitting the right angles, okay? So after you've done that, it's time to brush your hair, man. So you're going to go in with a quick, well, not quick, but you're going to go in with another brush session with your brush, with your hand mirror. Again, make sure you're hitting those angles, and you want to do this again for at least minimum 10 minutes. Minimum 10 minutes. The more you brush, the more progress you're going to see, okay? It's a very simple equation. Easy maths, quick maths, you know what I'm saying? So go in for at least 10 minutes. I went in for about 7 on this video. I was recording, so I didn't do the full thing. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, once you've done that, what you're gonna do is you're gonna wet your hands, okay? This is important. Make sure you wet your hands, and then you're gonna take a small amount of shampoo and you're gonna put that on your hands, okay? A small amount, not a lot. You see how much I've put on? Not a lot, just a small amount. Now you can also do this with conditioner. It doesn't really matter, but me personally, I just prefer shampoo because I feel like it just does the job that I want to do better, okay? So I'm just gonna go over my hair right now with the shampoo on my hands. Again, important to have wet hands because it's just going to lay your hair down a lot better if your hands are wet, all right? So really all you're doing right now is just laying your hair down so that before you put your do-rag on, your hair is as laid down as possible with the minimum amount of frizz. That's what you want right now. So you're just laying it down, so that you can put your do-rag on. So once you've done that, it's time to put your do-rag on, okay? So when you put your do-rag on, you want to make sure that you put it the right way up. So you don't want it with that, you want it with the seam on the inside, on the outside, sorry. So you want the seam on the outside, just like you see me putting it on right now. You can see the seam is on the outside, because if you put it on the inside, then you're gonna have a big fat line in the middle of your head, and you don't want that, okay? You don't want that. So you're gonna put your do-rag on with the conditioner still in your hair. Do not rinse your hair out. Put your do-rag on first, because you want the maximum lay down when you put your do-rag on, okay? Because waves are essentially just laid down curls. So the better you can lay them down, the better your waves are gonna look. So I'm showing you guys how I put my do-rag on now. This is what I do to make sure that the creases on the top, on the front of my head are not that bad. All right, if you put your do-rag on too tight, you don't flatten out the strings that you see me doing here, then you're gonna have lines all over your head, and they're gonna be deep in your head. At the end of the day, you can't really avoid having the lines at all, but you can make sure that they're not deep in your head, so they go away quite quickly. So this is how I do that, to make sure that I can still get a good amount of tightness on my do-rag without causing these huge lines in the middle of my forehead. So once you've tied your do-rag on, this is an extra step that I like to take when I'm about to wash my hair or rinse out the do-rag. I take it just like you see here, and I twist it so that I can then tie it up at the back of my head, because that means that back bit is not going to get soaking wet when I rinse my hair out, and that means I'm not going to have that just dripping water all the way down the rest of my neck later on during the day as my hair is drying out. So that's why I do this. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but for me, every time I'm about to go in the shower, or anytime I'm about to put water on my hair and I have my do-rag on, it makes sense. All right, so I've shown you how to tie it up. So the next thing that you're going to do now is, with your do-rag on, you're going to rinse your hair out with cold water. Okay, this is the first point in this video where you're going to use cold water. The reason why you're going to use cold water is because now it's time to close up your pores, close up your follicles, man. So you're going to use cold water to rinse your hair out, to lock in all the moisture. Nice and easy. So I did that in the shower. I jumped in the shower and then rinsed my hair out with the cold water. I made sure my hair did not touch the warm water. I rinsed it out with just cold water. So right now I'm just drying the first do-rag. You see me fresh out the shower. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the second do-rag on, okay? I'm going to put the second do-rag on, and I'm going to do that in exactly the same way as I did the first do-rag. Nice and easy. So that's it really. Once I've put the second do-rag on, I'm just going to leave my hair to air dry. Okay, it's just going to air dry. If you really want to speed it up, you can use a hand dryer, like a hand hair dryer, to dry it out if you really want to. But me personally, I prefer to just let it air dry. I think the results are always better that way as well. So yeah, man, I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side in a couple of hours. I normally give it about 2 or 3 hours for it to air dry. So I'm gonna catch you guys when it's done, man.
2 hours later.
Alright y'all, so it's been a couple of hours, about 2 hours now. My hair's dry, so I'm about to show you guys the results, man. Let's get it. Now, they could be a lot better. I didn't brush for as long as I normally would when I did this method. And then normally now what I do is I'll do a quick hot towel. So I'll get a hot towel, I'll put that on my head just to open my pores up and that'll moisturize. But yeah, this is what we're looking at right now, you know what I'm saying? We wavy, boy. So we went from that to this. So I mean, yo, the method is 30. Now obviously, disclaimer, my hair is already trained. So yes, my hair was an afro, but my hair is already trained. So if your hair is not trained, and you have hair like mine where it's quite kinky, tight curls, you will not see this kind of progress. If you've never had waves before, you're not gonna look like this. All right, your hair is not gonna look like this. I'm sorry. Now, if you have like looser curls, medium hair texture, where you know you do this and you start to get waves, then this is gonna work for you, even if you never really had waves before. And even for you guys that have hair like mine, if you've never had waves before, you will still see progress. Obviously nowhere near as much as mine, but you will still see progress as long as you have a good brush session. You know what I'm saying? Get a good brush session in there and you'll be on your way to beginning. Now, for you guys who've never had waves before, my Wave 101 playlist is gonna give you everything you need to get waves. Every single thing you need to get waves. My Wave 101 playlist is gonna give that to you, man. So make sure you check that out. Link in the description below, card in the top right. I'm gonna be updating that over time as well as we make videos, man. So that's it for this video, to be honest. As you can see, we dipping. I'm about to go brush my hairline back in. This dude got me out here looking crazy. My hairline looking like the McDonald's sign of that. That's wild. But yeah, anyway, I showed you guys how to go from an afro to waves. I don't know what more you want, bruh. But yeah, that's it for this video. It's been at Untitled D. Make sure you smash the like button, man. Smash the like button and make sure you hit subscribe and put the post notifications on so you get notified when I next drop a video. The next video, I'm gonna start the Wave 101 playlist. I'm gonna give you everything you guys need, all of the tools that you will need in order to start your wave journey, all the essentials, all right? So make sure you subscribe and make sure you smash the like button on this video, man. Let's get 10 likes on this video. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. It's been that Untitled D, Wave to the world, and I'm out, man.